My back isn't happy, and we can see why my back isn't happy. To straighten my back, my work surface needs to be raised. So I made a mini workbench. Problem solved. I was working hard and struggling to cope with the long hours, but then Martin made a mini workbench. That thing saved my life. I can't thank Martin enough. He's an inspiration to all of us. Strong words indeed, but not all of Martin's body parts agree. We literally carry the weight of the entire body. Nobody is looking out for us. What's he going to do for us? I'll make you a stool. I've knocked up a quick sketch of the design I'm aiming for. I'd like the seat to be curved for comfort, and I'd like it to stand on 4 legs. The wood I'm using looks like this. Well, more like this. So, this. 3D carving on a CNC usually happens in 2 stages, with the first being a roughing toolpath. It looks like this in the software, and like this in real life. The second stage of the 3D carving is the finishing toolpath, which looks like this in the software, and like this in real life. I'm using the work bee to cut a bit of joinery too. The legs are cut to size and the tenons are marked out using a marking gauge and the waist being marked with pencil. I'm using a handsaw to cut these tenons, but if you don't have one, you could use a router table, a table saw, a miter saw, a drill. Failing that, you could use your teeth. A router plane is a great way to clean up those teeth marks. The side stretchers are attached to the legs using half-lap joints. Working with hand tools really brings you closer to the material itself, even to the point where the wood actually speaks to you. The front stretcher is wider than the back, so my feet have somewhere to go, but it's connected in the same way. With all the parts glued together, now I can trim those tenons. Oh my gosh, that looks awful. That's because Martin's an idiot, and he used an end mill with a cutting length of 15mm to cut a hole 45mm deep. Since the cutting diameter is less than the shank size, I've ended up with holes that taper from 4mm wide at the bottom and 6.35mm at the top, or the show face, where everyone is going to see it. Idiot! Absolute idiot! Onto the sanding now, starting with 80 grit to clear up the glue and charcoal, finishing up with 120 grit. Well, look at me all sat down in the shed. That makes a change. So, back, are you happy? Feet, are you happy? Good.